So what's this? We must have nothing better to do, right? Because everything is so messed up and so shady and just crumbling away, right, in this world and getting so filthy and evil, right? Right? And getting so messed up, 25 AI and on, right? I'm getting all these requests of some auditing of Shakur being alive, right? Some AI Shakur going on, right? Being posted on my timeline and stuff, right? Something that's not happening, right? It's not impossible to do, whatever. It looks absolutely hilarious of a joke. Then all of a sudden, I look from the cemetery, right? We'll call it from the cemetery. I get the Realist account. Is his name? If anybody knows, even cares to know about the Realist, right? Suge Knight's death row project to flop. Somebody who was auditing Shakur's voice. He was trying to audit Tupac Shakur and be Tupac, but he's involved with death row. He's on death row and he flopped. He ain't me. Okay? In other words, he ain't me. He's not the creator of Machiavelli's speeches. Okay? My speeches are the realest, best thing hip hop has ever seen, bro. That will ever see. Cause I tell you this right now. Y'all tell you fools right now, as you guys sit up and you make your money off of Shakur, right? And you throw me out, you toss me out, and you want to make fun of this deal, and then you want to show up and stalk me on your evil mocking and all your nonsense. You want to compare me to the Realist now, huh? And say that this was all something I was copying off of Shakur. I'm taking his vocals, and that's not even the case. When I first started this, which is my group right here, there they are, if you guys, in case you know, RTR right there, exquisite, right there next to my actual government name, Patrick, RTR right there in red, right? That's who discovered that I had vocals that sounded like Tupac when I was songwriting from a wheelchair of two broken legs, suffering two broken legs, and a Division I scholarship, basketball scholarship thrown out the window. And that was back in 2008. That was 2007 when MySpace was around. Okay? So I'm not copying Tupac. I'm not walking down his path. I'm bettering Tupac. I'm saving Tupac. I'm keeping his legacy alive, and I'm doing it in a better way than any of your little auditors and your little other fanbies that are rolling with the outlaws on their nonsense, whatever the case is. Let alone this character was with Death Row. He's something with Suge Knight and the Ignorance. Then he made a diss track talking about killing Dr. Dre, taping him up and kidnapping him up in the studio and doing all this crazy stuff. He did the Dre, and then the Realist disappeared. The Realist disappeared after this. Gone. It literally, the Realist disappeared. He was banned. He was gone. Look at my Nate Dogg tattoo when I'm talking to you like that about this, because this is what we need to be listening to. Okay, this is what we need to be listening to. Okay. Because they don't do this stuff with Nate Dogg. You see how hidden away Nate Dogg is? They do this stuff with Tupac and his nonsense because they make a bunch of money off of him. That's why. They make a bunch of money off of him because he did a bunch of movies. He did a bunch of movies. He bent over at the desk of Hollywood and became an actor, a huge actor, Hollywood actor and stuff. So that's when Lucifer had bought out Tupac. Okay? And pushed Tupac down the path that he went down. So now they want to AI him and they want to do all this nonsense and all these little jokes to him or whatever and put me down. And then you want to send me, so, oh, look, oh, we got the Realist too. Or, or somebody else with Andy O4L. I don't care. I bettered Shakur on a. So you can't remake my style. You can't remake me. You can't find another one that's what I can do with the matter. Let alone even that I even created the something that ain't never even been created of growth in hip hop because the problems of it because you can't even hear nothing hardly that any of them are even saying half the time. Okay, I'm bottling up the mucus right now. I'm out here in cold air right now and I'm bottling up. Immune system's messed up. I can't smoke, can't drink. Party's over. This stuff is freaking crazy. Going down. But yeah, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Them and their realist nonsense. Okay? It is. He's a death row freaking flop. Something with Suge involved with Suge Knight to try to kid. They were trying to have him remake Tupac and it flopped and he's gone and he's freaking I don't know where he is and I don't really care. Okay, I don't care to meet the guy, I don't care to get involved with the guy. I don't freaking care. All I know is look, remaking Tupac's voice and doing all that, it gets nothing but thrown in the freaking trash can with everybody. It ain't gonna happen. Because they make money off of him. They politically own him. But it was okay for Kobe Bryant to take all Michael Jordan's moves, right? It was okay for their Kobe Bryant, their 6'7" freaking kid who could jump over everybody. Oh, there goes Cybercar just rolled by. Just rolled by me. It was okay for them because they can make a bunch of money out there. But when when another kid steps into the music industry, right? Lost his scholarship, lost everything. So he starts making some music. It's a problem now. It's a problem. Oh yeah, you're just copycatting this and that and whatever. I bettered him. I bettered him. I saved Tupac from the darkness and the filth that he went into on Death Row Records. Let alone that I'm not even cursing in my lyrics. I'm not even cursing in my lyrics, and I'm doing more purifying, better stuff. You guys need to grow up. What are they getting ready to do? Go off and parade at Halloween too. They're getting ready to go parade for Lucifer on Halloween too, right? All that is a bunch of witchcraft. Look, bunch of witches, bunch of satanic filth scumbags. That's all they are, bro. So that's all I gotta say about that path to Tupac and all that nonsense or whatever, man. The realist chewed out Dre and he disappeared for some reason. Why do you think that? Dre's still around. Dr. Dre is still successful. I couldn't even find an account on this guy. I couldn't even find an account on this guy. So you explain. You explain that to me, okay? Where is he? What happened to him? He's thrown out in the garbage can, and he's not mean. So don't even sit up. And then he got a few tattoos to Tupac too, whatever, man, whatever. This the Outlaws got Spox. You feel me? Right? Half man, half amazing. And on 25, I'm ready to fly away. You know what I mean? I'm dying for this, man. I'm talking reality. Whatever, if it sounds like them, they don't matter. I deserve a deal, okay? I deserve a deal with Dre. I should be able to go in a room and be able to operate and choose what beats I can go on, and I can lay hits down, drop amazing hits, but the industry blackballed me for many reasons. And the reason is to stand up for the word of God, for Jesus Christ is something they despise and they hide in the darkness on. They blackballed me for that alone. Then they'll blackball me for Tupac for even coming in as Tupac and even having his tattoos for many reasons. So there's nowhere I can call. There's nothing I could do. I'm right now in a hidden location even trying to talk to y'all because everything can get rolled the frick up by everything. I'm a celebrity. Underground on the streets, man. Battling the streets, hustling, trying to get out the streets and everything, man. You know what I mean? So you not Spox. You not Spox right there. You know what I mean? There it is right there. I don't want to hear this nonsense about this poor guy, the realist, okay? And whatever you want to talk about, you know what I mean? Because he's not on my level. You know what I mean? Straight up. He was tossed out with death row, with the death row nonsense. So that's all I'm going to say about it, man. You know what I mean? I'm announcing this on Sunday, coming back from the hospital. You know what I mean? Straight up. Half man, half amazing. You know what I mean? Hollering at y'all. My Barry Rue, Santa Ana, Kansas shirt right here. Santa Ana Ruse, the Pa Ruse, the neighborhood, the crazy neighborhood that I grew up and I came from and succumbed and learned to protect myself out here in these streets and hold mine down to a certain degree. You know what I mean? So that's it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I said all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody beating those Machiavelli speeches. It could be with Michael Jackson. It could be with Nate Dogg. You name it. You name it, bro. But politically, because politics is what runs everything, and all of it, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna bury this body. They're gonna kill me, and that's it. I'm gonna be singing up in heaven above. So that's it. That's all I can do about it. Ain't nothing else I could do about it. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands now. You know what I mean? I gave it my all, and that's where it all ends at. That's where it all stops. So Thug Life, I let Thug Life share this on Stomach, 17th Street, Santa Ana. I got my own freaking form of Thug Life, 17th Street, Santa Ana. The Realist has been freaking thrown out. He's nowhere to be found. Freaking, he's washed up. He's done on his crazy, ignorant warpath that I'm sure he was copying Tupac and his wrong, unrighteous path to go down. That's why we don't see this Realist character. So don't send me him. I don't freaking care about it. I don't care nothing about it. I'm done. This is the end of my road. So I did the best I can do. That's it. So leave it at that, man. I'll let y'all figure it out from there. You know what I'm saying? To my Machiavelli COVID-19 speeches, end times we are seeing. You know what I mean? Prophesied, our Lord Most High. Do not spot. Shade aftermath. Microphone destroyer on the way out.